Hi everyone, my name is Nora, and in this video I will be showing you how I create thumbnails for environment art. Thumbnails are basically small and quick sketches that we can use to explore different ideas or compositions. They are not meant to be detailed, so you can draw a thumb super quickly, and if you throw it away because you don't like it or it just doesn't look good, it's not so painful since you didn't spend much time on it. This particular collection of thumbs is actually considered a bit more detailed than usual, as they have different tonal values of grey, and they also have some suggestions of lighting and atmospheric perspective. I usually start off by creating a few boxes with identical dimensions and then draw the thumbs on individual layers that are then attached to the template using a clipping mask. You can pretty much use any brush you like, but here I'm using a rectangular brush that I got from a custom brush set by Houston Sharp. I've put the original download link in the captions below so you can check it out. This brush has a bit of texture in it, which is really nice for blending, but I can still get a good solid color when I increase my pen pressure. I also use some selection tools such as the lasso tool as well as the gradient tool. You may have noticed that the beginning part of me drawing a thumb tends to be a bit unsure, a bit vague and even intuitive, because at this point I'm actually not sure where my paintbrush is taking me. This method might seem a bit haphazard at first, but I actually find that working in such a loose and abstract manner works better for me. And it's a lot more fun that way too, because I end up generating new ideas and different designs than if I were to draw using a line sketch, which tends to require a lot more accuracy and detail. Instead of starting off by trying to draw a particular subject or image that I have in mind, I'm constantly thinking of simple things, basic shapes like circles and rectangles, dots, lines, triangles. I'm thinking of the size or scale of these shapes and how they layer on top of one another to create the illusion of depth. I'm also thinking of camera angles, where my horizon line is, where is the focal point of the image, whether the overall looks balanced. All these are actually what we call basic compositional elements, and as an idea slowly emerges on the canvas, I can firm things up and move on to the next thumb. Once I'm done with the overall look of it, I like to try and enhance the feeling of scale and depth, so I use some effect brushes to add in extra bits like birds and snow, and maybe also blob in some impressions of characters within the environments. It's not necessary to do it in a very detailed manner, just an impression would do. And it's also good to touch up the overall lighting and do a little bit of adjustment at the last bit. After completing the thumbs, I can expand on them by maybe doing a detailed line sketch or value study, or make some color thumbs out of them, or even go straight to photo bashing them into a bunch of matte paintings. Or I can use these as simple inspirations for world building and maybe coming up with a storyline, even creating a whole host of characters, perhaps. I hope you find this video useful. Do let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like me to cover in the tutorial in future. Feel free to subscribe to the channel too, as I will be covering various topics such as portraiture and still life studies. Take care and happy painting. See you in the next video.